Hello everyone. In this class we will discuss the class 10th linear equation in two variable important word problems. So let's start with the question number 1. Form the pair of linear equation for this following. If we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, a fraction reduces to 1. So this is the first statement. It becomes half if we only add 1 to the denominator. So what is the fraction? Okay, so this is our type 1 question on fraction. So fraction means we have in the fraction there are two things. One is numerator and other thing is denominator. So we have to consider, let the numerator and denominator as x and y. So numerator we have assumed to be x and denominator we have assumed to be y. We have to find out the fraction. Fraction means x upon y. So we don't know what is numerator and what is denominator. So we have just considered that is to be x and y. So the first we have assumed the numerator to be x and denominator to be y. So the fraction become x upon y. Now from the first statement, from here to here, we have to make one equation. So the equation statement say if we add 1 to the numerator. Okay, so keep some important word in mind. We have to add means plus and subtract means minus. Whenever off word will come, off means we have to multiply. Okay, so these keywords are important. Add means plus, subtract means minus, off means multiplication, and whenever is, was, will be, like that will come, it become is equal to sign. So we have to add 1 to the numerator. So what is the numerator here? X. So we have to add in the numerator to be x 1. So it become x plus 1 and subtract 1 from the denominator. So denominator is y. We have to subtract 1, so it become y minus 1. Okay, in the numerator we have added 1, so it become x plus 1, and denominator we have subtracted 1, so it become y minus 1. So the fraction, okay, so the new fraction x plus 1 and y minus 1 we have to write down in the fraction. So x plus 1 divided by y minus 1, that reduces to 1. Reduces to means will is equal to 1. Okay, so we got our one new ratio, that is x plus 1 divided by y minus 1 is equal to 1. Now we have to do the cross multiplication here. So if you multiply here, so it become x plus 1 is equal to 1 times y minus 1. So we will get x plus 1 is equal to, if you multiply 1 inside, become 1y minus 1 into 1 1. So if we write down properly, it become x, and this 1y, if we take this side, become minus y is equal to minus 1, and this one will come this side, so it become minus 1. So our equation will be x minus y is equal to minus 2. Okay, so this is our first equation, x minus y is equal to minus 2. Equation number 1. So look at now second condition. So the second statement says it becomes 1 upon 2. It becomes 1 upon 2 means the fraction become 1 upon 2. But when, if we add 1 to the denominator only, okay, only we have to change in the denominator. So denominator is what? Y. In that y we have to add plus 1. So it become y plus 1. So we are adding 1 in the denominator only. Numerator as it is, there is no change. So fraction is look like x upon y plus 1. So if we are doing this change, then the fraction is 1 by 2. Now again we have to do the cross multiplication. So if we do the cross multiplication, then here we will get 2 into x, that is 2x, and y plus 1 into 1, that is y plus 1 only. Then if we take this y this side, it become 2x minus y is equal to 1. This is our equation number 2. Okay, so this equation number 1 and 2 we have to solve by using elimination method. So we will get our value of x and y answer. So look at the elimination method. We have two equations. We will write the first equation, x minus y is equal to minus 2 and 2x minus y is equal to 1. So now we can see that in both the equation minus y is same. So we can eliminate this minus y easily, but the sign is same. So by to eliminate we have to change the sign. So this become minus, this is plus, so it become minus. So here minus y and now new sign we have to consider, so n plus y, so this will get cancelled, so x minus 2x, okay, new sign is minus, so x minus 2x is minus x, and minus 2 minus 1, that is minus 3. Okay, I'll show you here. X minus y is equal to minus 2. Second equation is 2x minus y is equal to 1. So if we change the sign of the second equation, this is minus, this will be plus, and this is minus. So x minus 2x will be minus x, minus y plus y will get cancelled, minus 2 minus 1 minus 3. So minus x is equal to minus 3, that means x is equal to 3. From both the side, minus sign will get cancelled. So we got x value is 3. Now we'll substitute the value of x in one of them equation. So the equation number 1 is easy, so we'll substitute in the first equation. So 3 minus y is equal to minus 2. So we'll get minus y is equal to minus 2 minus 3. So minus y is equal to minus 5. Okay, is equal to minus 5. So if we cancel out the sign, so y is equal to 5. So we got both the value x and y. So if we substitute in our original ratio in the fraction, so therefore the required fraction is what? X upon y. So x is 3, y is 5. So our required fraction is nothing but 3 upon 5. Okay, look at this second type question. This is age related problem type 2, let's say. So in age related problem, whatever we have to find out, the ages we have to find out, we'll consider the one person age will be x and the second person age will be y, because we don't know. So we have to consider x and y first of all. And one more thing, that is whenever you will come across this word later, after, that means we have to do the plus in the age. And if the word will come ago or before, then we have to do subtraction in the age. Okay, so look at here. 5 years ago Nuri was thrice as old as Sonu. 10 years later Nuri will be twice as old as Sonu. So how old are Nuri and Sonu? Okay, and one more thing, thrice. Okay, thrice word means we have to do 3 multiply by. If twice word will come, then we have to do 2 multiply by whatever is there. Thrice means 3 into, twice means 2 into, multiplication. Okay, so here again 2 statements means 2 equations we have to form. The first statement is 5 years ago, it is ending here, and the second statement is 10 years later, so that is ending here. So from these 2 statements we have to make 2 equations. So here what are the 2 persons? Here one is Nuri and one is Sonu. So let us consider, first of all we will make this table. This table is very important. Okay, we will set up the present age first of all, that we have to find out. So let's say the Nuri's present age is x and the Sonu's present age is y. Okay, so present age is done. Now the first statement, we have to make the first equation. So in the first statement is talking about 5 years ago. So what is the age 5 years ago? Nuri. So Nuri become x minus 5. Ago means we have to subtract the age. So x become x minus 5, and Sonu become y minus 5. So this is the age of 5 years ago. So in this statement we have to consider this equation, x minus 5 and y minus 5. So what is the equation says? Nuri was. So what is the age of Nuri? X minus 5. So you have to write down x minus 5. Now after that, what is the word? Was. Was means is equal to. Okay, is, was, will be, like that word will come, that means we have to write down is equal to. So was means is equal to, so is equal to we have written. After that thrice word is there, so thrice means 3 times, means 3 we have to multiply, so we have written 3. Okay, after that what is given? As old as Sonu. So what is the Sonu's age? Y minus 5. So 3 multiplied by y minus 5. Okay, we have to just break the words. 5 years ago Nuri means x minus 5, was means is equal to, thrice means 3 multiplied by, as old as Sonu means y minus 5. Now I have to just multiply these values. So here nothing is there, so x minus 5 as it is equal to, if you multiply this 3 inside, so it will become 3y minus 3 5 is 15. Then if we rearrange the term, so x minus 3y is equal to minus 15 and then plus 5. So we'll get x minus 3y is equal to minus 10. Okay, that is our first equation, is equal to, we'll get minus 10, equation number 1. Now similarly, from the second statement we have to find out the second equation. Second statement is about 10 years later. So 10 years later means we have to add how much? 10. So Nuri will be x plus 10 after 10 years, and Sonu will be y plus 10 after 10 years. So now for the second statement we have to use this years, ages, x plus 10 and y plus 10 to form the equation. So Nuri will be, so first is Nuri. So what is the age of Nuri 10 years later? X plus 10. So we have to write down x plus 10. After that word is will be. So will be means is equal to, after that twice. So twice means 2 multiplied by, what is that? As old as Sonu. So what is the Sonu's age? Y plus 10. So we have to write down y plus 10. Okay, so equation is formed. Now we have to just solve. So x plus 10 as it is equal to, if we multiply 2 inside, it becomes 2y plus 2 into 10, 20. So if we rearrange the term, so x minus 2y is equal to 20 minus 10, which is x minus 2y is equal to 10, equation number 2. Now we have to solve this equation number 1 and 2 by using elimination method. So we will write one by one that equation. So first equation is x minus 3y is equal to minus 10. Second is x minus 2y is equal to 10. Then we have to change the sign of the second equation. So second equation, here it is plus, so it become minus. Here it is minus, so it become plus. Here it is plus, so it become minus. So this, now we have to consider the new sign, this one. So x minus x, that will get cancelled, minus 3y and then plus 2y, that will become minus y, minus 10 and minus 10, so it will become minus 20. So if we cancel out the sign from both the sides, y is equal to 20. Now we will substitute the value of y in one of them equation. So let's put that value of y in equation number 1. So equation 1 is x minus 3y is equal to minus 10. If we substitute the value of y, that is 20 instead of y, so x minus 3 into 20 is equal to minus 10. So x minus 3 into 20, that is 60, is equal to minus 10. So x is equal to minus 10 plus 60, which is equal to 50. And what we have considered x to be? X was the age of Nuri. That means the Nuri's present age is x years. And y we got 20, and y was the age of Sonu. That means the present age of Sonu is 20 years. So this is our final statement. Okay, look at the next question. This is, we can say, type 3 2-digit number problem. Okay, so first of all I will tell you how the 2-digit number can look like. So 2-digit number we can write down like this, x into y. So in 2-digit number, this is called unit place, and this is x is called tens place. Okay, and if you are considering unit place is x and tens place is y, then your number will look like this, yx. Okay, unit and tens place. So it depends on you what you are considering x and what you are considering y. Okay, so for example, any 2-digit number, let's say 53, so that we can write down as 5 multiplied by 10 plus 3. For example, another number, if I take 27, so 27 we can write down as 2 into 10 plus 7. Okay, so here what is fixed? This 10 is fixed. So any 2-digit number can be written as this x into y. So we can write down in terms of this x into 10 plus y. Okay, so any 2-digit number can be written as like this, x into 10 plus y, that means 10x plus y. And if you are choosing like this, y first and x later, then the number will be y into 10 plus x. Okay, so it is totally depend on you what x you are considering and what y you are considering. If x you are taking as a tens place and y is unit place, then the number is 10x plus y. Otherwise it become 10y plus x. Okay, so this is the number this 10x plus y and 10y plus x. This is the number. Okay, remember this. And the question is talking about the digits. Digits means x and y, and the number means 10x plus y and 10y plus x. So whenever in the question, if they are talking about the number, then you have to always mention this 10x plus y, otherwise 10y plus x, depends on your choice. And if the question is talking about the digit, then you have to consider x and y. Okay. Now let's start with the question. So the first question is saying, statement is starting from here, the sum of the digits. Okay, so look at the word here. The word is digit. Digit means x and y. So the sum of the digit of the two digit number, okay, is 9. So first statement is over here, so we'll get first equation from here. After that, also 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by the reversing the order of the digits. Second statement starting ending here. So question is find the number. So in two digit number, one thing we have to consider is x, and the other thing we have to consider to be y. So that two thing is unit place and tens place, nothing else. So for example, let the tens place is a y and unit place is x. Okay, unit place we have considered as x and tens place we have considered as y. So our two digit number is yx. Okay, so yx can be written as 10y plus x. That means 10y plus x. So this is our original number, two digit. Okay. Now from the first statement we will find out our first equation. So the sum means what? Addition. So we'll write plus sign. Now sum of what? Sum of the digits. So digit means which digit? This y and x, the unit place and tens place. So we'll write down x and y. Digit means x and y. Okay, you can write down y plus x or x plus y, it is the same thing. So the digit means x and y. So the sum of the digit of this number is means is equal to 9. So we have to write down 9. So this is our equation number 1, nothing else. Okay. After that, the second statement, that is starting from here, 9 times. 9 times means 9 multiply by means bracket. So what we have to write inside the bracket? So 9 times this number. Now the word is number. So this number means our original number. So what is our number? 10y plus x. So that we have to write down 10y plus x. After that, what is the word? Is. So what is the meaning of is? Is means is equal to. Then the word is twice. So twice means 2 multiply by. After that, the number obtained by the reversing the order. So reversing the order means x will come here and y will come here. That means 10y plus x become 10x plus y. Okay, this is the reversing the number. So our original number is 10y plus x, then the reversing number will be 10x plus y, like this. So reversing the order of the digits. So it is over. Now we have to just multiply the number inside and we have to find out the second equation. So if you multiply 9 inside, it becomes 90y plus 9x is equal to 2 into 10 20x plus 2 into y 2y. Then we have to rearrange the terms and we have to find out the equation. So if we take both this term this side, so it become, let's say first write down 9x, then minus 20x, then plus 90y, and then if you take this 2y also this side, become minus 2y is equal to 0. So 9x minus 20x, that will become minus 11x, and 90y minus 2y, that will become plus 88y is equal to 0. So we can see that now this 11 and 88, both the number are divisible by 11. So we will divide each term by 11. So if we divide each term by 11, let's say, so whenever every number is divisible by one common number, then we have to divide to make the equation smaller. So if we divide this, we will get minus 1x, then 11 8 is 88, so 8y is equal to 0. Or if you don't want this minus sign in the starting, then you just change the sign of the full equation. So this become plus x, this become minus 8y is equal to 0. So let's call it equation number 2. Otherwise, if you don't want to change the sign, then let keep it as it is, equation number 2, this one. Okay, so our first equation is what? X plus y is equal to 9, and the second equation is minus x plus 8y is equal to 0. Okay, equation number 1, equation number 2. So no need to multiply anything because here x and minus x which is getting cancelled directly, so we have to just, without changing the sign, x minus x will get cancelled. Y plus 8y, that is 9y, is equal to 9 plus 0, that is 9. So we'll get y is equal to 9 upon 9, which is equal to 1. So the value of y we are getting 1, and then we will substitute the value of y in one of them equation. So then let's say the first equation is our x plus y is equal to 9. So if you put y is to be 1, so x plus 1 is equal to 9. That means x is equal to 9 minus 1, which is equal to 8. So we got both the value x and y. So if we substitute in our original number, so our original number in the starting we have taken 10y plus x. So in this we'll put the value of y and x. So y is 1 and x we got 8. So 10 into 1 10, 10 plus 8. So our required original number is 18. So this is our final answer. Okay, look at the next type of question. So the question is, Meena went to the bank to withdraw rupees 2000. She asked to the cashier that to give her rupees 50 and rupees 100 notes only. Okay, so only 50 rupees and 100 rupees notes only she wanted. Meena got 25 notes in all. Okay, so total notes are 25. Find how many notes of rupees 50 and how many notes of rupees 100 she received. So we have to find out the number of notes. So whatever we have to find out, we'll consider as to be x and y. So we have to find out the number of 50 rupees notes. So let's say the number of 50 rupees notes to be x, and we have to find out the number of 100 rupees notes. So let's say number of 100 rupees notes to be y. Okay, and total how many notes she received? 25. That means 50 rupees notes and 100 rupees note, total notes are 25. So from this equation, this statement, we can say x plus y is equal to 25. Correct. So we got our equation number 1. After that, how many how many money she got? She want to withdraw 2000 rupees. Okay, this is the total money, 2000. So we have 50 rupees note and we have 100 rupees note. So 50 into x number plus 100 into y number will get total 2000 rupees. Okay, this is the number of note. If you multiply number of note by the money, then we'll get a total number of rupees, no? So 100 rupees multiplied by number of 100 rupees note, and 50 rupees multiplied by number of 50 rupees note. If we do the total sum is 2000 rupees. So this is our second equation. But before writing the second equation, we will divide each number by a single number. So we can see every number is divisible by 50 here. So if we divide every number by 50, then here 50 and 50 will get cancelled. So x plus this will be 2y is equal to here 0 0 5 4s are 20, so 1 0. So this is our second equation. So one equation is x plus y is equal to 25. This is the total addition of the number of note, and 50x plus 100y is equal to 2000. This is the total addition of money. Now if we solve both this equation by using elimination method, so we'll get our value of x and y. So in this also we don't have to multiply anything because here also x, here also x. So we have to just eliminate x by changing the sign. So minus, this will be minus, this will be minus. So x minus x get cancelled, y, and here it is minus 2y, so it will become minus y. Then 25 minus 40, it will become minus 15. So if we cancel out the sign, so we will get y is equal to 15. So we got the value of y. We will put the value of y in one of them equation. So equation number 1 is easy. So equation 1 is x plus y is equal to 25. So x plus y is 15 is equal to 25. So if we take this 15 this side, so we will get x is equal to 25 minus 15, which is 10. So that means x is nothing but the number of 50 rupees note. So 50 rupees note is 10, and y is number of 100 rupees note. Okay, so if you want to check your answer, So x is 10 rupees, number of 10 rupees note, and sorry, 50 rupees note. So 50 multiplied by 10, so that will be 500. And 100 rupees note, how many is there? 15. So 100 multiplied by 15, if we do, we'll get 1500. So if you add up 500 plus 1500, we'll get total 2000 rupees, and that we wanted actually. Okay, so this is your final answer. Look at the next question. So next question is, a lending library has fixed charges for the first 3 days. Okay, look at this word, fixed charges for first 3 days only, and an additional charge for each day afterwards. So there are two type of charges. One is fixed charge, let's call it as X, and the another is additional charges, so let's call it as Y, because we don't know that. So Saritha paid rupees 27 for a book kept for 7 days. Okay, so this 7 days is important, and total rupees is 27. While Sushi paid rupees 21 for the book she kept for 5 days. So for 5 days she paid rupees 21. Find the fixed charges and the charge for extra days. So we have to find out the fixed charge, that we will consider as X, and the additional charge, that is we will consider as Y. So let the fixed charge for the first 3 days is X, and the additional charge for each day is Y. So now there are two statements. First statement is starting from here, that Saritha paid rupees 27. So total she paid 27 rupees. For how many days? For 7 days. Okay. So total days are 7. But out of 7 days, fixed charges is for how many days? 3 days fixed charge. Okay. So that 3 days there are fixed charge, that is X. So remaining days is how many? 4. So remaining 4 days she has to pay additional charge, that is nothing but Y. So we have to multiply this to make the total. So 3 days fixed charges, that is 3X. Then plus remaining 4 days she has to pay extra charges, that is 4 into Y. So the first equation will be, sorry, here 3 won't come. For 3 days there is a fixed charge, that is X. Okay, so X only, and remaining 4 days the additional charge is Y. So remaining 4 days means 4 into Y. Okay, for 3 days there is fixed charges, that is X. Okay, so that's why we don't have to multiply 3. But remaining 4 days there are, every day there is Y charges. Okay, that's why we have multiplied here 4. For each day the charge is Y. So for 4 days it is Y into Y plus Y plus Y plus Y. So that's why it is 4Y. But here for first 3 days the charge is fixed, which is X. So the first equation is X plus 4Y is equal to 27. Okay. Now the second statement, that Shusi paid rupees 21. So total rupees she paid is 21. For how many days? For 5 days. So 5 days. So if you break into out of 5 days, 3 days charge is fixed, that is X. So how many days are remaining? 2 days. So for 2 days what is the additional charge? For 1 day the additional charge is Y. So for 2 days what is the additional charge? 2Y. So we have to add up X and 2Y. So X plus 2Y is equal to 21. So this is our first equation, and this is our second equation. So in these two equations we don't have to multiply anything, because in both the equation X is same. So we'll just subtract the sign and we will eliminate. So by changing the sign, minus and minus, so X minus X will eliminate. 4Y minus 2Y, that is 2Y. 27 minus 21, which is 6. So from here we will get Y is equal to 6 upon 2, that is 3. So we will get the value of Y, that is 3. We will substitute the value of Y in one of them equation. So let's say we will put in the equation number 1, that is X plus 4Y is equal to 27. So Y is 3, so X plus 4 into 3 is equal to 27. So X plus 4 3 is 12 is equal to 27. So X is equal to 27 minus 12. So X is equal to 27 minus 12, which is 15. So we'll get X to be 15. So X is nothing but the fixed charges. So the fixed charge for the first 3 days nothing but rupees 15, and then additional charge for each day, that is rupees 3, that is the value of 5 each day it is. Okay, so this is our 5 types of different verb problem which is important for your examination. Okay, thank you.